thing is, if I had this, say I had this at home, I'd eat it until I felt sick.
We are going to be doing something bloody cool today in today's video. Unfortunately, Mrs. H and baby Alana H are in Poland seeing family. I'm on my own. I want to do some smoking, but I've actually invited some friends from my old hometown up who are coming up tomorrow. So I'm going to be doing a barbecue just for them, filming the process and obviously filming their reactions. This is the first time they've had anything remotely like a Southern barbecue. So in today's video, I'm going to be smoking those giant beef dino plate ribs for my buddies Phil and Ryan. I'm also going to be doing some pork butt. The pork I'm going to be using today is offcuts from a previous pork butt video, but we're going to do some pulled pork, we're going to do some beef dino ribs, we're going to do it Southern American style, and some Goldie's rub, the number one voted barbecue in Texas. So we're going to be using that as well. Right. I won't jibber jabber too much, but we've got our plate ribs here. Lots and lots and lots of silver skin here. So I am going to have to do a bit of a cut here, I'm afraid. If you are new to the channel, I'm Mr. H, welcome, greetings. And I'm on a journey, my family and I are on a journey to learn all we can about American food. So it's not just about barbecue, we do try different foods, different desserts, so pies, I do like a good pie, pot roasts, we've done gumbo, chicken and dumplings, we've done Chicago deep style pizza. If that does sound good to you, then hit that subscribe button. Right, I really hope my buddies like this. So I've got Phil, who's coming up from Dorset. Phil is actually one of my oldest friends. I've known him for well over 30 years. Phil was actually one of my best men at our wedding. And the other is a good old friend of mine called Ryan, who I've known since he was a little boy. But the other thing is, I'm really nervous. I know a lot of you said, you need to do some cooking for your neighbors and friends, etc. But because I'm still learning, I really want to, create some really good barbecue. Now, we have eaten at the top barbecue restaurants in Texas. So we've eaten at Goldie's, Terry Black's, Style Switch, Franklin, Cooper's Pit Barbecue. So much great food. So we know what the best tastes like. So the bar is very, very high, and that's probably why I'm not as confident as maybe I should be, maybe. I really do hope Phil and Ryan like this food. I really, really do. Because it is nice sharing food, isn't it? It's just one of those things, if you do a nice meal for friends and family and they appreciate it, it just makes it, well, very, very special. Okay, we're going to let that sit for about 10 minutes and I'm going to wrap it up and pop it in the fridge because we are going to be getting up mega early to start this cook. Right, I'm just going to clean up and then we're going to start on the pork butt. Right, okay, now this could be a bit of a flop because these are the offcuts. They're literally pieces. In my head, when we froze them, I thought this was like one strip, but it's not, it's actually pieces. So we're going to chuck them on the smoker and see what happens. Hopefully we'll get some nice pulled pork, but obviously they're much smaller, so it shouldn't take too long to smoke. But first of all, I'm going to use some mustard as a binder. I've got no idea how this is going to cook because obviously this is a much smaller piece. It's not going to take too long to smoke this, but I will be smoking quite low and slow intentionally to get the best barbecue I can get. And we've got some more Goldie's rub. This is the all-purpose, so let's see what we can do. Special shout out to all our patrons as well. We do talk very, very often with our patrons about what we should do, ideas, suggestions. So if that sounds good, you want to see a bit more behind the scenes, maybe get some free merch and Zoom calls with us and much, much more, then check that out in the pinned comments below. If not, you can hop over to Facebook or Instagram or Twitter, check us out there. Okay, right. That's enough of my peddling. I'm going to let this soak in and then I'm going to pop it in the fridge and then we're going to set the alarm and then I'm going to be very, very, very blurry-eyed. I think I'm going to get up about 4:30 tomorrow morning, get the cook started. I won't be putting the pork butt in straight away because I don't think it's going to take that long for this to cook up. Anywho, I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning. It is literally 10 minutes to 5 in the morning. This is my first coffee. Oh God, I needed that. Right, okay, so beef ribs have been in the fridge overnight. The seasoning has taken really well. Got a long day ahead of me, lots going on, so I'm going to put the beef ribs on first. Going to be cooking it nice and slow, 250 degrees I reckon, and get myself ready for Phil and Ryan. Right, let's fire up that pit. Three-hour check-in. Okay, so we've got Phil and Ryan, some of my oldest friends. Never had American barbecue, have you?
No.
No?
Not really.
No, so this is going to be a very, very first. This has just come off the smoker, and we're going to wrap these guys up for the rest.
Accelerating.
Okay, I'm just going to wrap this up.
No. We're going to eat it.
No, not yet. We're going to wrap it up.
Man, just a tease.
Just a tease. So the pork butt is in the warmer, so hopefully it'll all come out at the same time. I'm going to do a taste test, but cut this up and try that. But we're going to wrap this up again. I was just teasing you.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is going to need about 1 hour. Yeah. 1 hour for it to come down to temperature, so it's a long...
I don't mind it hot.
It'll be nice, but it'll be better in an hour's time.
Yeah.
Okay.
See you in 1 hour. Right, Phil, Ryan, here we got our pieces of pork shoulder or pork butt. Put your finger in that a little bit.
Oh
my word.
So that's like the rendered fat. So what we're going to do...
Was that with the special fat you showed us earlier?
No.
No, this is pork.
Oh, okay.
Yes, this is pork shoulder. That's literally just the fat that's rendered down, so that's exactly what we want. Smell the smoke?
Yeah, that smells good.
Look at that. That's really rendered. Do you want a glove, or do you want to just go in and eat it?
Surely.
Go on,
just like do that, yeah.
Right, do that.
Yeah.
See that? That's mine.
Right, cheers.
Is it all right?
It's really salty.
Yeah?
I don't, Oh, yeah, and
Like smoke from it.
chili. Is it chili? Or pepper?
Pepper, a bit of pepper.
Oh, yeah.
I like the crunchy pepper.
The thing is, if I had this, say I had this at home, I'd eat it until I felt sick. No, I would.
I was saying.
Do you know what I mean? You just think, oh God, it's so, it's so good.
Yeah, and then I put some more on.
And just keep going.
So what is in it?
There's lots of different
Secret.
things. There is vinegar, there's white vinegar in there. Cumin,
Yeah, cool, eh?
yeah, cumin. Honey. Brown sugar. Nice.
Yeah.
It gives it complements it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's not like It overpowers it, it complements it.
Yeah, oh.
You like that?
It's the grease and the sweet and the vinegar all together.
The acidity and the sweet.
Oh man, it's good. It reminds me of like a more wholesome version of Frank's in a way. You know that Frank's hot sauce?
Oh man.
It's almost like buttery, acidic, yummy.
It has been a very, very, very long day. Phil and Ryan have come over today and for lunch, and it's the evening time now.
About 6 hours ago. It was worth it.
See the smoke rings on that.
Oh. Give me that. God, and that's the good bit when you get like in between, you know, a bit of both. Sorry, you should be doing that.
No, you carry on. No, please do.
Oh, look at that! Look at that!
Fire smoker.
That bit there. Wow. It's like gold, isn't it? Look at that. Oh, that bit there. Yum.
You can have a slider if you want.
What's a slider?
So it's a bit like a smaller bun, basically like a burger.
Put that in there.
Hot.
Yeah, that pepper. What's it remind me of?
It is quite peppery.
It's lovely.
I love pepper.
Yeah, so good. It reminds me of, I don't know what it is, but something with loads of pepper, meat and loads of pepper on.
Is this locally sourced?
This is UK pork, yeah. I did a brisket a while back, but that was from Australia.
Yeah?
But it's most noticeable, the meats and the cuts of meat in the US. They call them different cuts, but also the American cuts are a lot fatter. So fat is flavour, and all the interconnective tissue renders down, whereas our meats and our Australian meats are a lot leaner. So you don't quite get the same.
You don't need more fat than that. Oh, do you mean like inside?
This cut particularly is quite fatty anyway, but like brisket,
Oh yeah.
it's a lot fatter.
No, very nice.
Nice, yeah? Like that? Good. Worth the wait so far?
Very lovely.
Can you blind me a slider?
Yeah, absolutely.
See all the smoke rings around the pork.
One last bit more, and then I've got to stop with those. I don't have any room for the rest.
Right, beef ribs. Right, this is going to be, hopefully, this is going to be a really, really cool experience for you. I hope.
It's all absorbed into it.
That's the tallow.
Tallow, that's it. So where do you buy tallow from?
Well, you can get it from the butchers, or you can actually make it yourself. So,
It's like dripping, right?
it's not as bad for you as dripping. So all the impurities, all the nasty stuff gets filtered out. So on the back of here is the membrane. So what I'll do is I'll cut it up and you take that off, but this basically holds it all together. It's still quite warm.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
What are you hoping for? What's the difference? It looks lovely.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's all seems to be quite nicely rendered down. I'll let you have that bit.
Is that the
That's my bit.
Yeah, you can have that bit.
I went you all, but
Smoke-
that's a
smoke
lot.
ring.
Because
Yeah. This is like a smoke ring. I would take the
size of that bone.
What do you do?
I would take that membrane off the bottom.
Yeah.
Heck.
That's what you mean.
So yeah, these are very, very popular in Texas. Was it falling off? Is it?
Yeah, is that good? Yeah.
Well, it is. I mean, you can if you yeah.
We're just supposed to a countdown.
Or you can just eat it off the bone. How is it? Nice.
Yeah.
So it's very rich, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really, really rich.
Oh, look at
Yeah.
that. Yum.
Okay. So it's got a nice
Oh,
bark.
look at that, mother. Heck.
It's very nice part.
Oh yeah.
Very, very rich.
So soft.
Could have been a little bit more tender.
Okay. Nice.
Some bits are really tender.
Well, the bit I had was really soft. Would you have a sauce with that?
You don't really need it.
Just as is.
And how long has this been cooking for you?
Probably about 12 hours. The taste is pretty much what you get from Texas, I would say. Not quite as tender. Now, I probably need to go back to my notes and work out why, because it was. Might be worth just doing that, cutting some of the bits off. It's one of those meats you couldn't eat. I've got those around me. You couldn't eat like loads and loads and loads of it. It'd be too rich.
I think I could eat lots of that.
Could you?
No, I mean you could, but like you feel sick. Same with the pork, right?
So yeah, you can see why a lot of people have like pickles.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because it offsets it quite nicely.
When you go to Eastern Europe, you have like gammon shanks.
Gammon shanks, okay.
They're delicious, but they're really rich. So you always have like pickles. Like gherkins. Well,
Yeah.
They call them gherkins in America. Cornichons, if you're being posh. Or jalapenos, like pickled jalapenos.
Ooh.
Oh, how good would that? That's what I would have with that.
Really?
Pickled jalapenos. Yeah. So yeah. Is that a good idea? I mean, it's bloody delicious. Let's get that right.
Look at the colour on that.
Look at that, look at that, look at that. That's what, look at that. Oh, that's so good.
Oh, that is good, isn't it? Guys, if this video has left you hungry for more, then don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified every time we upload a new video. We bloody love you. Let us know if you want to see Phil and Ryan come back for some more food or barbecue or pies and all amazingly good stuff. And all that leaves this bunch of British guys to say is, take care, God bless, and see y'all in the next video. But without all the nasty stuff in it, if that makes sense.
Okay.
No. You will never get like this taste.
Well, I think you might edit that bit out. You might have to break from eating now. I'm not know if that won't mix quite so well as the sauce. You know. Take two. Well, you could, but like you feel sick. Same with the pork, right?
Yeah.
Did you even notice? That's bloody lovely.
It is nice.